Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. Here's Levine for three. Here's Rodman. The three ball. Wade, that's good.
Wade showing you how good he is at stopping on a dime and delivering the shot.
Pass to Levine. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. James outside. Misses in close. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Jordan with the bucket.
The touch on Jordan's close range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Now, here is James. And there's another one for the Heat.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And so Rose knocks them both down.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And there's James from the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
To the inside. Jordan somehow misses the two-handed jam. Here's O'Neal. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
From deep, Jordan. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Mourning. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Jordan with the bucket.
So clever with the floater. Man, does Jordan know how to torture defenses.
For 3, James. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. And rejected. A deep 3. Can't hit that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the Heat call time here. Teams deciding to change it up. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Mourning. Miami trailing. Butler up top. Noah grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
James with a steal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Jordan. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
From deep, Rose. They get it back. Here's Noah. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, and the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
Wade, that's good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. From behind the arc. Noah grabs the board. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Jordan. And here's Butler. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Here's Pippen. Off target with the 3. And it's Miami's ball. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Pass to Noah. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. Butler can't get it to go.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Wade. He has 7. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Butler outside. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Jordan. He's got 9. From about 16. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Wade. And again, no good by Miami. No good on the shot. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Bulls up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Rose. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the contest.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
Here's Noah. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A play like that could be a real shot in the arm for a squad. Maybe help them build a little momentum.
Hey, you'd love to see that kind of energy with the game hanging in the balance.
Well, in a game like this, fellas, when you have a chance to send a message, you do it. And boy, did he do it.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that sends Derrick Rose to the free throw line. That one on Hardaway. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Heat trail by 7. Outside Butler. James left side. Releases. Noah grabs the board.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Hardaway, a good look. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Butler on the take. Kept alive. Outside for Levine. From outside the arc. The shot by Butler, no good. James outside. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long ball.
Shot is good by Levine.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bulls leading by 7. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And James launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep. Levine can't hit. Heat trail by 10. Pass to Butler. Butler with emphasis.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
James with a steal. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
3.
James has got 13.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's James on the wing. There's the triple. Again, the miss by James. Bulls leading by 5. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. And the Heat call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Heat trail by 5. Hardaway from outside. Zach LaVine clears it away. Now Jordan. He's got 11 from about 19. Good work there as it goes. Jordan's got 13.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
And he drives in. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That one's off. And the second free throw is good.
Bosh, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
A minute 35 left to play in the first half. Heat trail by 6. And James launches it from deep. Miami, no good that time either. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Bulls leading by 6. Here's LaVine for 3. The rebound by Bosh.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
At the line for the Heat, Chris Paul.
And that one misses. "56 seconds left in the second quarter. And James puts up a deep 3. Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's LaVine for 3. Nails it from 3. LaVine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Look at the quickness from LaVine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
It's stolen by James. From deep. Rodman with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
That one drops for him.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
And James launches it from deep. James can't get that one to fall. Rose outside. Over James. And so it's Chicago. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Noah grabs the board. Bulls leading by 11. Here's Rose with the drive.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Assisted, Tim Hardaway.
Rose outside. Blocked!
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker who does a good job timing his jump.
From deep, Rose. Heat trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mourning misses.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
The Heat on offense. Ooh, LeBron rising to the challenge.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Rose right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's Rose. 11 points in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
You hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. And he bangs it home with one hand.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Oh, and the jam by James.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Mourning. It's rebounded by Levine. Chicago leading by 13. The drive by Rose. James with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Three-pointer off the mark. Rose left side. Rebound Miami.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Count it. Hardaway's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
Rose. It's good. And the Heat call time here.
Miami calls timeout.
The Heat making a switch here.
And for the Heat, number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The three, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
James brings the double team. From deep, Rose sinks it from distance. Rose has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Rose outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Now here's Rose. Give him 23. Rebounded by Mourning. And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. 11-point game. For three, James. Doesn't go for him.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, throws plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose. He's off on the second. Heat trail by 12. Pass to James. Takes a 3. Chicago. Chicago grabs the miss.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
So it's Miami now. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James takes the hit and sinks the shot. Chicago leading by 12. Right side, Levine. And James puts up a deep 3. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. From deep, Rose. Derrick Rose has been leading the charge for Chicago, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Armstrong. Outside Butler. For 3. Shikely with a rebound. Heat trail by 12. And a missed layup. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Heat ball.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade.
1, 2, 3.
Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to hear the Heat coach going over their plan during the break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. From deep, Jordan. Heat trail by 12. James outside. And the deficit down inside single digits. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it's Miami's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. From deep three-point land. And it's Chicago with a board. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Noah. And again, Chicago, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Butler outside. And he can't get that one. Bulls leading by 7. There's the three. The Bulls with another miss. And it's Miami's ball. James outside. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. That shot is good by O'Neal.
You got to admire and respect how Shaq fights for the rebounds there. I mean, he puts in the work to get those second chance looks.
Here's Noah. And miss after miss right now.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Wade, that's good.
Wade getting in there and putting in some extra work. Love the effort.
From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by Butler. Heat trail by 3. O'Neal with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. To the paint. It's stolen by Love. Jordan with it. Going inside. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Miami. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Bulls leading by 5. Bulls up. Gilmore, no good. From downtown. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Oh, Zach LaVine, way back there.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that LaVine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
O'Neal misses.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And the basket by Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but he's central.
The shot by James, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Rose can't connect.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Bulls leading by 8. Here's Pippen. Outside Levine. Here's Gilmore. Hardaway grabs the board. A minute 9 left in the final quarter. That one no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Heat ball.
Heat trail by 8. James, a good look. And again, no good by Miami.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge. Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
The 3, James. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Wade drives in. Yes!
No doubt about it. Wade has found the touch right now.
Now here's Jordan. He got it up in time. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Rose. Pass to Jordan. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Miami. Here's Mourning to take the lead, and he sinks the layup.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
Here's Rose, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
To the middle. Here's James. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron so powerful enough to convert through contact.
That free throw good from James.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Fires the 3. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside, Gilmore. And a two-handed jam!
Great slam by the 7'2" Gilmore. Once he gets positioning inside as strong as he is, the rest is easy.
Here's Levine. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Offline with a three.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Now here's Levine. Down low. Here's Gilmore. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's James. It falls!
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Here's Levine for three. Here's the three. And he buries it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars. Levine stepping up when it counts.
Hardaway. He connects.
No two ways about it. Hardaway is a scorer. Doesn't matter the moment. He rises to the occasion. I'll tell you what, this is the white-hot version of Derrick Rose right now.
Miami with the ball. LeBron without hesitation. Money.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Now Rose. Pass to Gilmore. Levine with it. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Here's James. Power is home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. What's the best strategy for them?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a three to win or send it to overtime with a two. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 21, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Jordan. Misses.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Boston Celtics. And it's Houston's ball from deep Harden. And it's Collins with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Again, the miss by Harden. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Olajuwon. And Boston with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Tatum. They get it back. Bird outside. No good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
Pass to Collins. Fires for three. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's McGrady. Here's Olajuwon. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Snatched up. And here's Houston, trailing by 2, driving the lane. And here's Harden for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the three ball.
Bird way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Allen on the wing. Bird. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Well, a master from the mid-range, Harden, so good at finding available space from that distance.
Three-pointer, Bird. Boston, no good that time either. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And so it's Boston with it. Following the miss by Hakeem. Here's for 3. And that's collected by Malone.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden left side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hands.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
James Harden. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
That one misses. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. Houston making a switch here.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Celtics trail by 6. The 3 from Tatum. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Elijah inside. Here's Paul. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Hey, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And here's Bird for 3. Malone with the block.
How about the flicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
The Rockets making a switch here. Bird misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Rockets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's deflected. The dive for the ball. Here's Malone. The 17-footer goes down.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint. Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. So we can't get either to fall.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Tatum. Brown outside. Offline with his 3. Rockets leading by 7. Malone looking around. Here's Murphy. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Murphy's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Houston.
Houston foul.
Shoots from the corner.
First personal foul. First team foul. Rocket substitution. Yao Ming.
Now Tatum inside. And Garnett with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now here's Paul. They lead by 7. Here's Yao. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Down low, Garnett.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Back to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Murphy. And stolen by Tatum. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Nice ball movement by Boston. Good play by Bird to set it up.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Celtics trailed by 3. Pass to Bird. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Malone outside. Harden right side. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. They get a hand on it. Rockets leading by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. The 3 from Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
On the wing, Brown. Here he goes. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Bird. No one near him.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
There's Olajuwon. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
3-pointer, Bird. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Celtics trail by 4. And here's Tatum for 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Harden surveying the D. No good from 18.
McGee giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Rondo. It counts. And the foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
It's underrated, but Rondo possesses terrific strength. Even when you get the contact, he has a way of being able to create and finish shots.
No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The 3 from Tatum. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Malone. Another miss by Houston.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
A nice shot by Bird.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there and what skill to knock it down.
Harden can't hit.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And it's Bird missing. Rockets trail by 3. Harden outside. Rondo with the steal. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Lets it go from deep. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Timeout called the Rockets. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Harden outside. Traps in the tray. Harden's got 17.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Here's Rondo. Rebounded by Drexler.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
From deep, Harden. He can't hit that time. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum, that's for 2. Releases from the wing and drills it. 8 points for him.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
James Harden, 1 for 3.
3 shots.
Free throw good, James Harden. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Rondo. Bird outside. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harden outside. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Harden's got 23.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
And it's good for 2. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Stolen by Bird. Tatum with it. And Yao picking him up. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Here's Rondo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Rockets trail. Harden right side. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert.
For Houston, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the wing, Brown. Back to Rondo. Pass to Tatum. Tatum from 3.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making a switch. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Harden outside. Shoots the 3. Boston grabs the miss. Here's Kuzi. Pierce with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Up top, Malone. Drexler outside. Pass to Olajuwon. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Garnett. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Kuzi. It's trailed by 4. Outside, Malone. Here's Harden. Another miss by Houston. Allen surveying the D. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Boston on top, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, the fun. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Celtics leading by 4. There's the 3. Ray Allen is on the wing. The 3 buries it from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
On the wing, Burke. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul First team foul. Substitution for the Rockets. Number 40.
Here's Kuzi. Back to Bird. From deep three-point territory. Garnett inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trailed by 7. Pass to Hayes. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Great D that time from Bird. And so it's Boston with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Back to Allen. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. And Boston with the rebound. Back to Bird. Puts up a deep three. And no good that time. He's with it. And the layup falls.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Paul. Here's with the rebound.
The D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Timeout call, the Celtics. Deciding to change it up. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Rondo, and he's good on the three ball. Rondo's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That's to Harden. Takes the three. Here's Olajuwon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Rondo, bounce pass. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Yao Ming.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Now just a 4-point Boston lead.
And when you need points, Yao
is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Harden has a wide open look. Misses the three.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player. Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And so here is Houston. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And here are the Rockets now. 7-point differential. Latrey. Rebound by Ray Allen.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
The three from Harden. It's in! And now they trail by just 4. So it's Boston now. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Doesn't get the full court heave to fall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Harden. It counts.
Harden, assistant, Clyde Drexler.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Houston ball.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Harden. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Rondo. Can't get the heave to fall.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
The three from Harden. The rebound by Pierce. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.